ban Styrofoam for the environment and for us.
As Baltimore's underheated and underfunded public schools are capturing headlines, a group of city students are leading a fight for a new law to curb pollution, a ban on Styrofoam food containers.
We're going to work so hard together to get polystyrene out of Baltimore.
Just ahead of a city council hearing to consider the bill, student group Baltimore Beyond Plastic held a rally to demand action.
We've worked on the issue of phasing out expanded polystyrene for a couple of years, and we've been working with the students who have really been rallying behind this cause.
We are trying to ban Styrofoam because it causes chemicals in your food, and it's also like if you put it inside the river or anything, it could pollute it, it can kill fishes or any important living creatures.
This all comes just after Baltimore City Public Schools made the switch from Styrofoam to compostable lunch trays. At the hearing, City Council President Jack Young said he too was supporting the bill.
It was some kids that really got to me in a very good way.
And many kids testified at the hearing.
Styrofoam products can be replaced, but our environment and our world can't.
Students across the city have consistently shown that we want, no demand, to see this bill passed.
The bill's chief sponsor, Councilman John Bullock, said he's optimistic that the bill will pass.
There were 7 co-sponsors for it. I've talked to some of the members of the committee, the council president as well, and so I do believe that we're going to get this passed.
Bullock and others say Styrofoam has negative health and environmental impacts.
We look at the fact that it's not biodegradable, so it just sits in landfills forever.
But at the hearing, some package industry and retail representatives questioned the bill's efficacy.
We agree with protecting Marylanders from potentially harmful products, but there simply are not facts to support the proponents' arguments that polystyrene is harmful.
Bans on products, including foam, don't solve the litter problem.
Some business owners opposed the bill and expressed concerns about the costs it would pose.
Just for me, to use a paper cup or a plastic cup would cost about $5,000 more a year. And we can't absorb that cost.
But other business owners and food representatives showed their support.
We have 115 signatures of businesses who support this ban.
We have like 77 restaurants who are in the city of Baltimore who have sent support letters.
We're writing or speaking in support of this bill, phasing out the expanded use of polystyrene.
And though Baltimore does have a program to recycle Styrofoam takeout containers.
Foam is recyclable. We've done it in Baltimore City at the Sisson Street plant with DPW for years.
It's not a part of the regular recycling stream.
It's downgraded and actually causes DART to lose money by recycling them because they have to package them up and ship them up to Pennsylvania, I believe, and shred them down, and they become like picture frames. So you can't really use them for like food anymore, and after that you just have to throw them away.
Instead, the foam often ends up in incinerators.
You talk about incineration. Nothing burns better or faster or hotter than polystyrene.
Over 57 known volatile chemicals are released into the air when Styrofoam is incinerated, which makes it a critical public health concern because we breathe that air, and as students, our lungs are developing, so it's particularly harmful to us.
The bill would pose a $1,000 fine on any food service facilities that don't comply.
We're not interested in fining local businesses. We're really interested in making the change. Unfortunately, sometimes legislation needs to include fines to promote the behavior that we really want to see.
Some asked that the ban be expanded to better serve the city's most vulnerable populations.
If it's possible to clarify that social service organizations, child care centers, nursing facilities, hospitals, detention facilities, and schools are not exempt.
The council committee didn't hold a vote at the hearing. Instead, committee chair, Councilman Eric Costello, announced a follow-up meeting next week to hear amendment proposals. For The Real News with Taylor Hebden, Dharna Noor, Baltimore.